This is the Turfway Park Report for Saturday, February 3rd, 2018. 10 races on the card, and the polytrack is fast. Tonight's first race is a claimant event for the fillies and mares who have not won a race in the last 6 months, 6.5 furlongs to the distance. Morning line favorite, number 2, Cooper's Keeper with Dean Sarvis. They're at the post, and they are off. Special, of course, broke well. Also, Miss O'Meara quick into stride. Through from between horses, This One's Pretty. And now Cooper's Keeper being asked to quicken early with a couple whip tap urges there as they leave that chute and head up to the backside. I'm Extraordinary off the gate in the 5th position, shadowed by Always Love April. Rilla has one horse beat, that's Will and Grace, out at the back of the pack. Up the backside they go. They're just outside the half-mile pole where the first quarter was timed in 23 and 2. It's Special, of course, doing battle with Cooper's Keeper. In between horses, This One's Pretty's going to have to push her way out as Miss O'Meara is trying to push her in behind the pace setter, and these two start to close in on Special, of course. So it's Miss O'Meara to the outside. This One's Pretty gets the split, and Special, of course, is back in third. Cooper's Keeper rides the rail while fourth as the half mile was clicked off in 46 and 4, and they run to the top of the stretch. And This One's Pretty looks strong in the front end, but the gray Miss O'Meara is on the move and on the attack to the outside, and these two are shoulder to shoulder and stride for stride at the top of the lane. Miss O'Meara comes to tackle This One's Pretty, trying to re-rally to the inside, whips out on Will and Grace, and from the back of the pack here comes Always Love April, but in the final 16th of a mile, Miss O'Meara opening up on This One's Pretty. Miss O'Meara, she's going to win by about 3.5 in the end. Will and Grace flew to be second from last, and This One's Pretty held on to third in 120 and 4. In number 7, Miss O'Meara draws away from this field under Victor LeBron. She's owned and trained by Carmen Nacero, and she returns $16, $540, $440. Second, number 6, Will and Grace. Third, number 5, This One's Pretty. Finishing fourth to 3, Always Love April. The exacta, $56.80. The try, $112.70. And the first superfecta was worth $826. Running time for the 6.5 furlongs, 120 and 4. Tonight's second race, a non-2 claimer. The claiming tag $5,000. The distance, 1 mile. Scratch the 5, Smoke and Velvet. Number 2, Giant Red on the class drop is the morning line favorite from the barn of Mike Maker. And they are off. Prime for Talent hustles on out. Also, Pass Set Hit will press him from the outside. Through from the inside, Private Spot is away in the 3rd position. Giovante a close-up 4th. Down on the inside, Zarman saves all the ground while 5th. Then a margin of 2 lengths back to In of Focus. She settles along. I'm now about 7 lengths off the pace. Then a link for the back to Giant Red is right to the inside of her, and out wide goes Innocuous. Then there's a separation of about 5 or 6 lengths back to the trailer at the back of the pack as they head up the backside. Spectacular Exchange. The first quarter, 25 and 3. Chasing Pass Set Hit has bumped that lead up to 2. Prime for Talent back in the 2nd position. Private Spot tugging hard against Zuniga on the rail in 3rd. Giovante covers that one up to the outside while 4th. Now Giant Red is being punched along and asked to quicken. Races between horses. Spectacular Exchange to his outside, and Zarman is to his inside. 4 lengths back to In Focus, and Innocuous out at the back, the half mile, 49 and 3 onto the far turn. Chasing Pass Set Hit. Now here's Prime for Talent, who moves a closer 2nd. Up on the outside, Giovante being called upon in 3rd. Private Spot is back in 4th, and Spectacular Exchange moves into 5th as they run to the top of the stretch, and Pass Set Hit, the big long shot, still there. Pass Set Hit off the turn by a half a side. Prime for Talent is on the move and on the attack. Here comes Giovante ranging up in the 3 path while 3rd outside the 8th pole as Pass Set Hit lugging in hard. Here's Prime for Talent on the attack, and Giovante looking to come over the top down the center of the track where Pass Set Hit still lugging in on the jock, and Giovante looking to pick up the pieces down to the wire. Giovante wins it by 3 parts of a length. Pass Set Hit was second. 3-way go for the 3rd spot in 142 and 1. Number 7, Giovante rallies down the center of the track and gets up right on the line to win it. The winner owned by the Darty Racing, trained by Pat Huffman, Malcolm Franklin, the winning jockey. Giovante, 920, 580, and 360. Finishing second, number 9, Pass Set Hit. Third, number 2, Giant Red. And fourth, number 8, Primed for Talent. The exacta, $572.80. The $1 try, $676.20. Superfecta, $4,636.60. The daily double, $65.80. Tonight's third race is a starter allowance to go 1.25 miles. Scratch the 5, Negu. Scratch the 6, Cozy Kitten. Morning line favorite the 3, the Gorilla Man for Mike Maker. And they are off. Tis Sardonic Joe threw his head leaving the gate, but he recovered nice. But it's the Gorilla Man who shows the way. Mule Theory pressures to the outside. Feats a Fire's third. There goes Winter Springs first off the claim in Pariutes. Up to dictate the terms as they head by us for the first time. It's Winter Springs in Pariutes by the finish line for the first time. Shows the way by just about a length and a half. Feats a Fire away in the second position with Petey Prentice. Mule Theory and Kerry Bryant is third. Tis Sardonic Joe and Richard Bracho, that horse still headstrong, is fourth, about 5 or 6 off the pace. The Gorilla Man and Victor LeBron in the three path from fifth, about 6.5 off the lead. Then a link further back to National Defense and Malcolm Franklin. They're about 9 lengths off the lead now, and 2 in front of Hello People and Ty Kennedy out at the back. Strung out field here. They took the half kind of fast, 49 seconds for this mile and a quarter distance. They straighten up for the backstride, chasing Winter Springs. Pariutes trying to slow that one down up top. The lead has been extended to 2 now. Feats a Fire and Petey Prentice in a good stalking position from second. Mule Theory and Kerry Bryant out wide third. Tis Sardonic Joe is still tugging hard against Bracho and keen to go on from fourth. The Gorilla Man is fifth and in the clear. Then comes National Defense and 6 lengths to Hello People. 3/4, 1:14. Fast tempo being set by Winter Springs. And Pariute still trying to slow that one down. Just took another cross and another hold there. And the lead still 2.5 lengths. Now Tis Sardonic Joe got through to the inside of Feats of Fire. And the Gorilla Man committed to go 4 wide from fourth. Mule Theory is next. National Defense and Malcolm Franklin are underway as they continue to run around the turn, where Winter Springs is the leader, but now Tis Sardonic Joe and Bracho breezing up in hand, and this one looks to be the danger as Tis Sardonic Joe comes to tackle and overtake the lead. The Gorilla Man out to the outside in second. National Defense from between horses now moves a closer third with Feats of Fire as they're in deep stretch. Tis Sardonic Joe, the Gorilla Man gets the lead in the final 16th, and the Gorilla Man, perfect 2 for 2 at the Classic distance, wins by just about 2. Tis Sardonic Joe was second, Feats of Fire third. Then it was either Winter Springs or National Defense in 2 minutes and 9 seconds. Number 3, the Gorilla Man, remains undefeated at the Classic distance of a mile and a quarter, gets the victory to win going away for owner Kendall Hansen, trainer Mike Meeker, and Victor LeBron with his second victory on the card. The winner, $6, $3, $2.20. Second, the 1, Tis Sardonic Joe. Third, the 8, Feats of Fire. Fourth, number 9, Winter Springs. Exacta $12.80, try $26.30. Daily Double, $34.80. The Superfecta, $277.20. And the Pick 3, $109.40. The fourth race is a claimant event for 4-year-olds and up, which have not won 2 races in the last calendar year. 6.5 furlongs is the distance. Number 4, Blue by Mine, gets the services of Sergio Figueroa. Scratch the 7, Discreet Glen. Morning line favorite has drawn the rail. Barrister Jim and Dean Service. Abby Hafner, he's in. They're at the post. And they are off. Tachi broke sharp, also quick into stride. Moon Teej threw from the inside. Barrister Jim hustled out, and there goes Latin Wildcat. Blade Runner off the gate good today. He's fourth, just about 2.5, 3 lengths off the lead. To his inside is One Hot Paradise. Then a margin of about 3 or 4 lengths to Rod McLeod. Then a separation to 4 back too fast starting Tachi, but he's fading now, and Siva is next. Up the backside they go. First quarter was 23 seconds flat, where it's Barrister Jim just narrowly from Latin Wildcat. These two are first and second, 3 lengths in front of Moon Teach, who's third. One Hot Paradise to the inside, fourth. Blade Runner in a good position, now moves into fourth and is closing well. Is Blade Runner in the blue cap, looks to be the danger to Latin Wildcat, who's still up top through a half in 46 seconds flat. There goes the white blaze of Blade Runner. Comes to take the lead as they run to the top of the stretch. It's Blade Runner with the lead. Moon Teej is second. One Hot Paradise is angled off cover and is coming with a good stretch run here. Blade Runner trying to brace for the challenge of One Hot Paradise, who's ranging up to the outside. It's going to be Blade Runner or One Hot Paradise late on the scene. Tachi from the back of the pack. It's One Hot Paradise up to Blade Runner, and Tachi coming over the top, and Tachi's got him. Tachi wins it by just about a nose. One Hot Paradise was second. Blade Runner third. Tight for fourth. 119 and 1. And Tachi broke sharp, but was taken in hand off the pace and then asked to quicken at the top of the lane, and he drew away here as getting up right on the wire to win going away. Number 10, Tachi, owned by Abby Hafner, trained by Randy Hafner. Ezeo De Leon, the winning jockey. $8.60, $4, $2.40 on the winner. Finishing second, number 2, One Hot Paradise. Third, number 6, Blade Runner. And finishing fourth, number 5, Rod McLeod. $142.40. The winning exacta payoff. The try, $384.30. Daily double, $41. Super, $4,563.60. Pick 3, $106.80. Running time was 1:19 and 1. Tonight's fifth race is a claimant event to go 6 furlongs for 4-year-olds and up, which have not won a race in the last year. Scratch numbers 2 and 7. Morning line favorite number 5, Roaring Missile with Victor LeBron. And they are off. Saintsboro was quick into stride. Up from the outside, it is Determined Braden. Roaring Missile now joins the front ranks, and Cowboy Cody being punched along the rail to get a good position there as they head up the backstride. Saintsboro shows the way by 2.5. Cowboy Cody is second. Roaring Missile, tugging hard against LeBron, is third. Determined Braden fourth, trying to split that pair. Gold Chaser is closing in as well through a first quarter 24 seconds flat. Then a margin of 6 lengths back to Top Gato, Clearly Perfection, and a margin of 7 to City Classic, who can see them all. Into the far turn, Saintsboro out and about the 3 pass still shows the way. Cowboy Cody is second. Roaring Missile coming at him and coming on up to the outside now moves a closer second. Whip comes out on Determined Braden and chasing Gold Chaser as well as they run to the top of the stretch. The half 47 and 2, and Saintsboro well off the rail has the lead. But here's Roaring Missile presents the challenge to the outside. Cowboy Cody still fighting on in third. Gold Chaser continuing to grind away in fourth. Top Gato moves into fifth as Saintsboro is resilient, but Saintsboro drifting down towards the fence. Roaring Missile trying to press on past. Saintsboro digging in, and Saintsboro wins it by just about a length. Roaring Missile was second, and then it looked like Cowboy Cody was third in 112 and 4. Number 3, Saintsboro, in a workmanlike effort, grinding out the victory here. Number 3, Saintsboro digs in deep and gets the win for owner Greenhill Racing Stables Incorporated, trained by Jeff Greenhill, and ridden to victory by Sammy Bermudez. The winner, $5, $342.60. Second, number 5, Roaring Missile. Third, number 1, Cowboy Cody. Fourth, number 10, Gold Chaser. The winning pick 3, $42.45. The pick 5 was hit, 50 center, $1,542.95. The winning exacta, the winning daily double was $45.20. The exacta was $21. The $1 try, $40.50. The superfecta, $284.40. The running time, 112 and 4. The sixth race is a open 15 down to $10,000 claimant event for 3-year-olds. This restricted race is going 6 1/2 furlongs. There is a field of 7 betting interest. And the morning line favorite at 8 to 5, number 4, Jupster, for trainer Wesley Ward. They are off to an even beginning. Through from the middle, Sandersteed. Also, there goes the big favorite, Jupster, and these two hook up early as they leave that 6 1/2 furlong shoot, and they've opened up 4 lengths on Red Alert, who races to the outside of Dance Even. Underneath him comes stablemate only at the shoe. Then a link further back to Mama's Gift, and then a similar margin back to Stonewalled Boy and Bold Colors. First quarter 23 and 2/5 seconds. Jupster and Sandersteed hook up in an old-fashioned speed duel, and they've opened up 7 or 8 lengths as they head into the far turn. It's Sandersteed to the outside, Jupster to the inside. Red Alert looks to pick the pieces up from third and is closing in and will benefit from that hot pace as they continue to run around the turn where Sandersteed has the lead. Jupster's not done yet. Jupster's coming back. Meanwhile, Red Alert is wondering about, made that early middle move and is flattened out as they race to the head of the lane, and Sandersteed at 30 to 1 comes to tackle Jupster, and Jupster's still there. Jupster and Julio now goes left-handed, and these two continuing to duke it out as Red Alert is back, moving and underway to the outside. It's Jupster and Red Alert over the top to the outside. Jupster digging in, Red Alert trying to get to him. Jupster and Red Alert. Jupster grinding it out in a workmanlike effort to win here. Jupster just from Red Alert, then Sandersteed, and 119 and 2. Number 4, Jupster, turns in a grand performance here. He's hooked the entire step of the journey and grinds out the victory for owner Mrs. Featree Hay, trained by Wesley Ward and Julio Garcia up top. 280, 220, 210. Second, the 7, Red Alert. Third, the 5, Sander Steed. Fourth, the 1A, Dance Even. Exacta was worth $6.40. The trifecta, $33. Daily double, $10. Super, $212.40. Pick 3, $45.90. Running time, 119 and 2. Tonight's 7th race is a claimant event for 4-year-olds and up, which have not won 3 races in the last 2 years or never won for life. The distance, 6 furlongs. Scratch number 2, also scratch number 5. Morning line favorite to the outside, number 9, Heat Road, for trainer Brent Santangelo. A setter goes in. They're at the post. They are off. And Heat Road, as expected, bounces out on top. But it's Skyfire who's being put to the test to quicken. And Cataroo will make it 3 in a line as they head up the backside. Pine Tree Pro in a good stalking position from 4th, but is closing in on that top trio. Then comes Twin Idjin and 2 if by C, and 6 or 7 lengths back to the big class dropper. Rabanito is out at the back. As they head up the backside, 23 and 3 was the time for the opening quarter. Heat Road continuing to show the way, but pressed to the inside by Cataroo and shadowed to the outside by Pine Tree Pro. Then it's a margin of 5 to 2 if by C. Then a link further back to Twin Idjin and Skyfire. Now Rabanito is being called upon, is closing in, but still has 15 lengths to raise and a quarter mile to do it. Where it's Heat Road by the quarter pole. Heat Road in a confident Ty Kennedy just sitting chilly and arrives to the top of the lane and bumped the lead to 2. So it's Heat Road opening up in the stretch here. Pine Tree Pro trying to battle out second there with Cataroo. Late on the scene, 2 if by C. And also down the center of the track gaining it's Rabanito, but no doubt about it. In the final 16th, it's Heat Road. It's all about Heat Road as he draws away and wins, basically pulled up in the end by almost a half a dozen. 2 if by C was second, Cataroo, then Twin Idjin, and 112 and 2. Number 9, Heat Road, delivers as the favorite. Another favorite winning here at Turfway. This one owned by the Belayuto Racing Stables, trained by Brent Santangelo, and Heat Road was ridden to a gate-to-wire victory by jockey Ty Kennedy. The winner, $3, $220 and $220. Second, number 8, 2 if by C. Third, number 1, Cataroo, and fourth, the 6, Twin Idjin. Exacta, $17.80. Try, $59.50. The double, $5.20. The super, $987 even. And the pick 3, $8.90. Running time, 112 and 2. Tonight's 8th race is a maiden claimer for the filly 3-year-olds. 30,000 down to 20 is the claiming tag. The distance, 1 mile. Scratch 1, Samurai's Prize. Morning line favorite at even money, number 6, Cause Me Grief, looking to give Ward and Garcia 2 wins on the card. And they are off. Abby Brilliant was quick into stride. Also, Cause Me Grief now rushing up. And on the outside, Cass Register and then Lady Moquette. These 4 line up on the road on the first turn. Pebble Slinger away in the 5th position. To the outside of that one, Bonnie Bonnet even further out, Leaf Blower. And at the back of the pack as they head over that first turn, it's Princess Clara. So about 12 lengths from tip to tail here as they pass the 6 furlong marker in the first quarter of 26 and 1. Slow fractions being set by Cause Me Grief. Julio has a snug hold of that one as they head up the backside. Also keen to go on, Cass Register, and through from the inside, Abby Brilliant now takes second. Lady Moquette breezes up to the outside in 4th, and 4 lengths further back comes Bonnie Bonnet. As they continue to run up the backside now, Leaf Blowers on the move, and that puts Pebble Slinger in the 7th and trailing position. On to the far turn. It's Cause Me Grief still there. Half was in 50 and 2, so no excuses for Cause Me Grief. The daughter of Giants Causeway has the lead and is open back up by just about a length as Cash Register tried to press on pass, and then comes third to Lady Moquette. Abby Brilliant is 4th and starting to close in as they run around the turn. They're just by the quarter-mile pole now. They line up 3 across the track. Cause Me Grief still there. Cass Register in a 3 wide. Lady Moquette, Abby Brilliant switches to the outside in 4th as they straighten away for the stretch drive. Now the whip comes out on Cause Me Grief, and it's Cass Register. And here comes Abby Brilliant looking to pick up the pieces to the outside. It's Cause Me Grief and Cass Register. Cause Me Grief. Abby Brilliant lunging up to the outside. She's not going to get to her. Cause Me Grief wins it. Abby Brilliant was a second, Cass Register. Third, tight for 4th and 142 and 4. Number 6, Cause Me Grief. Broke sharp and never faded. Number 6, Cause Me Grief, owned by the Ice Wine stable, trained by Wesley Ward for his 2nd victory in the card. And she was ridden to victory by Julio Garcia, and that was his 2nd victory on this evening as well. The winner, $380, $260, $220. Second, the 5, Abby Brilliant. Third, number 1A, Cash Register. Fourth, the 8, Lady Malquette. $28.60 was the price for the exacta, the try, $59.90. The double, $6.20. The super, $408.80. Pick 3, $5.80. And the pick 4, $13.40. Running time 1:42 and 4. Tonight's ninth race, an allowance event to go 6.5 furlongs for 3 olds and up, which have never won to lifetime. Scratch number 5, Torba. Morning line favorite at 8-5. Number 2, Prince Hansen for Mike Maker. They are off. Moose came out running, also quick into stride. Twin Sanity, Nicole Munnings a close-up third. Prince Hansen to the inside away in the fourth position. Menace the Dentist fifth, and North Elkhorn is last of the sextet. Up the backside they go, where it's 7 lengths from tip to tail, and up on the outside, Moose shows the way. Against the rail, Twin Sanity will dispute the pace, and sandwiched right in between these two comes Nicole Munnings. Prince Hansen is back in the fourth position, about 3 lengths off the lead. To his inside is North Elkhorn, and to his outside, Menace the Dentist is going to try to force that one in behind the pace setters. As the first quarter was 23 seconds flat, they're starting to bunch up. Just 5 lengths would cover the lot, and Moose, well off of the rail, and under confident handling by Caesar Ordaz, shows the way. Twin Sanity being punched along to keep pace. Prince Hansen is going to try to split that pair as Menace the Dentist ranges up to the outside of him as they run around the turn to the top of the lane, and Moose will turn him on down. He's out in the 5 path, but he's in the clear and opening up by 2, now by 3. The half was 45 and 4/5 seconds. Moose, as the jock goes to work there, Moose by the 8th pole, opening up by 4, now by 5. The battle's for the balance, either Twin Sanity or Menace the Dentist for the second spot, but Moose ran them off their feet. Moose is going to win by at least a half a dozen. Menace the Dentist just held Twin Sanity for the second spot. Prince Hansen out in the center of the track was 4th in 119 flat. Number 6, Moose just crushes the field. Took control on the break and never looked back. Number 6, Moose, owned by the Shemerals Farm, trained by Luis Gerardo, Caesar Ordaz along for the winning ride. The winner, 540, 280, 240. Second, the 7, Menace the Dentist. Third, the 3, Twin Sanity. Fourth, number 2, Prince Hansen. Exacta, 44.80. The try, $75.70. The double, $15.60. Super, $400, and the pick 3, $14. Running time, 119 flat. Tonight's 10th race is a maiden claimer for the fillies and mares. The claiming tag, $5,000. The distance, 6 furlongs. Put Alberto Pusac on the 1. Scratch 1A to 4. Put Miranda on the 11, Liza Jane. And the 13 draws in off the also. And the morning line favorite, big class chopper, number 7, Eloquent Moment for trainer Pat Huffman. And they are off. Eldorado's Soul missed the break, but it was a fast beginning for the favorite, Eloquent Moment. Also quick into stride from between horses, Miss Fahrenheit. Right on her outside, it is Gypsy Trick. And even further out, there goes up in the center of the track, Hidden Garden. Now Miss Fahrenheit has raced up into 4th, Hidden Garden back in 5th. Then Puff Away in the 6th position, Chiquitita is next. Then comes Epper Sumu and Eldorado's Soul, and a margin of about 7 or 8 lengths back to Niagara Belle. And way out at the back, WW Ace is up, must be 30 lengths out of it. First quarter 24 and 1. It's Eloquent Moment in the Bug Boy show the way just about a length as Liza Jane is a clear-cut second. Hidden Garden and Malcolm Franklin switches to the 3 wide side while third. Running on from the backfield, here comes Eldorado Soul as they race to the head of the lane. Class-dropping Eloquent Moment will turn them on down. Eloquent Moment by the 8th pole with a 3-length lead. Liza Jane in full-out chase mode, as is Hidden Garden. Through from the inside, Eldorado Soul from the back of the pack down the stand side, Chiquitita. But it's Eloquent Moment. Eloquent Moment and the Bug Boys going to win here on the big class drop, and the 4-5 favorite does not disappoint. She wins it by about 4. Hidden Garden was second, then came Liza Jane, and then it looked like Eldorado Soul was next, and Chiquitita for the bottom of your high 5. And it was the favorite, number 7, Eloquent Moment, getting the job done here to give trainer Pat Huffman his second victory on the card. The winner also owned by Cedar Brick Farm, in addition to Pat Huffman and Magdaleno Salazar, the winning jockey. The winner, 380, 240, 240. Second, number 8, Hidden Garden. Third, number 11, Liza Jane. Fourth, number 10, Eldorado Soul. And fifth was the 13, Chiquitita. The exacta, $15.80. The try, $77. The daily double, $17.80. Pick 3, $21.20. Pick 4, $24. The winning superfecta, $989.80. Running time for the 6 furlongs, 1:14 and 1. Well, that wraps it up for this Saturday edition of Racing from Turfway Park. Live racing returns next Thursday with a 6:15 post. For all of us here at the track, thanks for tuning in. This has been the Turfway Park Report.